One of the things that my teacher does for classroom management is she'll just stay quiet until people stop talking. This can work for some of the classes, but not always. If they're not really motivated to start, they'll just keep talking. Another thing that she does is she'll observe and narrate the action that's happening. So for example, one thing that she said is, "I'm not approving of your choices right now," giving them an opportunity to fix what they're doing rather than singling someone out. I would like to incorporate this into my classroom management strategy. And then sometimes she'll make them think about it more. For example, at one point she said, "Some of you have decided that we're done." People were walking around. "Is that true? And whose decision is that?" Forcing them to tell her, "It's your decision, you're the teacher and we're the students." That's something that I would also like to incorporate into my classroom management strategy. Another thing my mentor teacher has done is use standing as a method of punishment. So if everybody is talking, she'll make everyone stand and tell them that they're not allowed to sit down until they can be quiet. I'm not really a big fan of this strategy because what I've noticed is that people are associating all standing with punishment. So if I'm rehearsing on a song and they're sitting learning their part and now we want to get re-energized and stand up and sing the whole song, they look at me and groan and act like it's a punishment when it really wasn't intended to be. So that's probably something I won't incorporate into my own strategy. One last thing I'd like to point out that my mentor teacher has done that I thought was actually kind of a creative approach to classroom management is there's an honor choir that tends to talk a lot. And I believe this was a classroom management strategy, although she didn't directly say so. But what she did was she incorporated some actions into the warm-ups that I believe were intended to get them to quiet down. So she made them close their eyes, she made them put their arms up, then down, then turn 90 degrees, then turn 90 degrees back to their original position. And she just had this long list of things for them to do with their eyes closed. And when they opened their eyes, they were much more settled down and ready to start class.